Hello and welcome to Education Express, my dear friends. We begin with logarithm 8C exercise. Again, you must know the properties, and once the properties are understood very well, and if you memorize them, you can apply them. It's very simple one. Have a look over here. If log of 8, now in case if base is not given yet, it will be presumed to be 10 only. Here base is given to us. Log of 8 is 0.90. So they have given to us the log of 8. Value of log 8 is 0.90. We have to find the value of log 4. So since log 8 is given to us as 0.90. So can I say this can be written as log 2 cube equals to 0.90? Absolutely, sir. So 3 into log of 2 will be 0.90. So log of 2 will be equal to 0.90 divided by 3. Now if 0.90 is divided by 3, you will get 0.30. Now this is the value of log 2. So log 2 is available with us. Since log 2 is available with us, we have to find the value of log 4. So now what we will do is log 4 can be written as log 2 square. Perfect. So this can be further written as 2 log 2. And we know 2 into log of 2, which would mean 2 multiplied by. What is the value of log 2? Sir, the value of log 2 is found by us as 0.30. 0.30. 2 into 0.30 would mean 0.60. Yes, my dear friend, log 8 was given to us. We have to find the value of log 4. We know that log 8 is a cube of 2. Log 8 equals to 0.90. So log 8 can be written as 2 cube. I found out the value of log 2. Since once the log 2 is available, we can easily find log 4. I converted log 4 into multiple of log 2 and then we found the value. We have yet to find log of root 32. How do we find? Sir, log of root of 32 can be written as log of 32 raised to half. So this can be written as half into log of 32. My dear friends, we know for a fact that log of 32 can be written as 2 raised to 5. What can be done? Half multiplied by 5 multiplied by log of 2. So this would be 5 upon 2 multiplied by. Can anyone tell me? What is the value of log 2? So log 2 is 0.30. 0.30. That will give you 1.5 upon 2, which is 0.75. So again, with the help of value of log 2, we know log of root of 32. Square root of 32 would mean 32 raised to half, which would mean 2 raised to 5 raised to half, which would mean 2 raised to 5 upon 2. So in case if you want, you could have done this way also, everywhere. That would mean log of 2 raised to 5 upon 2, which means 5 upon 2 into log 2 would mean the same thing. We have also done the same thing one at a time. With this, we can easily get the value of log of root 32, which is 0.75. So this was the first part. This was the second part of the same question. The third part of the question is log of 0.125. So here we evaluate the third part. Third part, we have to find log of 0.125. Now this can be written as log of 125 upon 1000, which would mean the same thing, which means log of 1 upon 8. If you divide That means log 1 upon 2 raised to 3. We all know how we can find the value over here. We can convert this half into, sir, can we write this as 2 raised to minus 3? I hope you remember laws of indices, where a raised to minus n can be written as 1 upon a raised to n. So if you have 1 upon a raised to n, 1 upon n raised to 1 upon 2 raised to n. So 1 upon a raised to n, this positive power can be converted into negative power just by reciprocating it. This was a positive power. I am converting into negative power, so I need to reciprocate half. What is the reciprocal of half? 2. So I wrote reciprocal of half as 2. 2 raised to minus 3, which would mean minus 3 multiplied by log 2. Minus 3 multiplied by, we know the value of log 2 as 0.30. 0.30, which means minus 0.90. My dear friends, this is the value of log 0.125. What I did, I am converting into fraction, which means 1 upon 8. Since I have 1 upon 8, whereas value of log 2 is available, so I am finding out what exactly or how exactly we can bring 2 over here. We got 1 upon 2. To get 2, we use the property of laws of indices. If I reciprocate the number half, to get 2, I need to change the sign of this power. Earlier it was 3, now I have taken as minus 3. With this, we can simply get the solution. So, this was the first part, this was the second part, and that was the third part. I'm sure guys you must have enjoyed this, and trust me, this is a very simple question. The next question that we are going to do, the second one, exactly fit into the same concept, same way of doing it. So let's move on to question number 2. Look at question number 2. Log of 27 is equal to 1.431. Since we know 27 is a cube of 3, let us try and convert it in the smallest form. Solution. Log 27 equals to 1.431. So can I say log 3 raised to 3 will be equal to 1.431. This can be written as 3 multiplied by log of 3 is equal to 1.431. So log 3 will be equal to 1.431 upon 3. Let's divide and find out the value of log 3. That's going to be 0.4. So 2 left. 7. So we know the value of log 3 is 0.477. Now it is the value of log 3 which will help us to find out the value of log 9 and value of log 300. It's going to be very simple. See the first part of it. We have to find log 9. We know log 9 can be written as log of 3 squared, which means 2 into log 3. That would be 2 multiplied by, what is the value of log 3? 0.4770. So when we multiply, it's going to be 0, 14, 4, 1, 14, 15, 5, 1, 8, 9, 0. It's going to be 0.9540. This is how we find the value of log 9. Now log 300. Same way we can find the value of log 300 also. Log 300 can be written as, so log AB can be written as log A plus log B. So that means log 3 multiplied by 100. What is the formula for log AB? Log A plus log B. Very good. Log 3 is 0.4770 plus log 100. So value of log 10 is 1. Log 100 is 2. So simply we'll place the value as 2. What is the addition? 2.4770. Absolutely perfect. So guys, we got the first one and the second one. In the previous question, they had given us log 8. So we found out log 2. They gave us log 27 and we know that 27 is a cube of 3. So we found out log 3. Once you find the base, that is log 3, we can easily find log 9. This is a very simple one, and log 300. Again, it's going to be very, very simple. My dear friends, let's move on to the next question. Now look in question number 3. They have given log A is B. So value of log A is available with us. This is in the logarithm form. We can convert it into an exponential form. What we have to find? We have to find the value of 10 raised to 3b minus 2. 10 raised to 3b minus 2. Solution. Since we know log of A to the base 10 is B. So can you convert in exponential form? Yes, sir. 10 raised to B can be written as A. Absolutely fine. So what have we done? We have converted into exponential form. What we have to find? Sir, we have to find the value of 10 raised to 3b minus 2. Now this is in the complex form. Using the laws of indices, we can write this as 10 raised to 3b multiplied by 10 raised to minus 2. As we know, a raised to m plus n can be written as a raised to m multiplied by a raised to n. So 10 raised to 3b minus 2 can be written as 10 raised to 3b multiplied by 10 raised to minus 2. Now over here, since we have the value of 10 raised to b as a, this can be written as 10 raised to b, and this 3 we will put it outside the bracket, so that the resulting number is 10 raised to b into 3b multiplied by 10 raised to minus 2. So we will convert this into a positive one. So same way what we did earlier in laws of indices, a raised to minus n can be written as 1 upon a raised to n. Using that property, 1 upon 10 raised to 2. So negative index has been converted into positive 1. What about 10 raised to b? So 10 raised to b can be equated to a. So in place of this, put a. So a cube multiplied by 1 upon 100. So the final outcome would be a cube upon 100. So my dear friends, I told you, this is going to be very, very simple one. Provided it's a blend of both. You must know laws of indices. Few laws of indices are very much known to all of us. Pretty simple. Just convert the complex into the simpler ones, and automatically using the property of logarithm, we can easily get our answer. Look at question number 4, which is again exactly same as what we have done over here. Solution to question number 4. Since it is known that log of x to the base 5 is y. Can you convert in exponential form? Yes, sir. What is the reason? Sir, if log of a to the base b equals to x, then to convert this into exponential form, we say b raised to x equals to a. Exactly. So over here, if you see 5 raised to y can be written as x. So by now we know the relationship between x and y, that 5 raised to y can be written as x. What we have to find? Sir, we have to find the value of 5 raised to 2y plus 3. Fantastic. So can we say 5 raised to 2y multiplied by 5 raised to 3? Of course, sir. This, since the value of 5 raised to y is known to us, I will write this as 5 raised to y square, that is this 2 multiplied by 125. So 5 raised to y is x, this is x square multiplied by 125. My final answer would be 125x square. Now this question was exactly similar to the question that we have done over here. Both were same to same in nature, and I am sure they were pretty easy also. Let us move on to the next question. Even this question is exactly identical to what we have done earlier. The only thing that you need to see is focus on the question, what exactly it is asking. They give us log n. It is in the logarithm form. What we will do? Solution. log m to the base 3 is x. So exponential form would be, sir, 3 raised to x would be equal to m. Absolutely perfect. So this is one relationship between x and m. Similarly, log of n to the base 3 equals to y. Therefore, 3 raised to y is n. So my dear friends, relationship between x n, y n has been found out. What we have to do now? Sir, we have to find the value of express. Express means find. Find the value of. So we have to find 3 raised to 2x minus 3. We have to find the value of 3 raised to 2x minus 3. This is given to us in the complex form. Can you change it to the simpler form? Yes, sir. 3 raised to 2x multiplied by 3 raised to minus 3. Wonderful. Since we have the value of 3 raised to x, so 3 raised to x whole square multiply by, this can be converted into positive power by reciprocating it. That would be cube. So what can be substituted for 3 raised to x? Sir, m. So this is going to be m square multiplied by 1 upon 27. That would mean m square upon 27. Absolutely perfect. Now, how we have done this question exactly in the same way, we can also do the second part. Now what the second part says, have a look over here for the second part. It says that express means find. Find the value of 3 raised to 1 minus 2y plus 3x. Can you convert this into the simpler form? 3 raised to 1 multiply by 3 raised to minus 2y multiply by 3 raised to 3x. What can be done? Sir, 3 multiply by this you will write as 3 raised to y, and outside that minus 2 would be there. Over here 3 raised to x, because we already have the value of 3 raised to x. We have the value of 3 raised to x. 3 raised to x, and this 3 can be written outside. 3 multiplied by 3 raised to y, that is n. So n raised to minus 2 multiplied by 3 raised to x. What is the value of 3 raised to x? So m. So m raised to 3. So if you go to see now, the question is 3 m cube, and this can be written as 1 upon n square, which means 3m cube upon n square. That's the final answer. So my dear friends, we are constantly upgrading ourselves by bringing in newer and newer questions. Over here, my question remains more or less the same methodology. This is given to me in the logarithm form. First, convert the logarithm form into the exponential form to find out the relationship between the various variables. The variables would be m, n, x, y. So we have done that job over here. Then whatever we have to find, convert that into the simpler form and substitute their values. This chapter involves definitely knowledge of laws of indices. Since you are aware about laws of indices, and we have already done the chapter of laws of indices, so we are very familiar with laws of indices. Now for those people who have not done laws of indices, so I mean, like, in between every time I keep on giving them the introduction to the laws of indices which are applicable for this property, so that even they get to know about how to convert the negative power into the positive. The negative power can be converted into a positive power by reciprocating what is there inside the bracket. So we are very well versed with the properties that's going on. This was the first part, and the second part. We are yet left with the third part, which is this. Let me do the third part also. Let me do the third part. So, what is given to us in the question? Sir, what is available with us is that they have mentioned 2 times log of a to the base 3 is 5x minus 3y. We have to find the value of a. So what can be done? So can I say log of a, this 2 over here, 5x minus 3y. So this 2 over here, we will take it as a square. So now what happened? This is in the logarithm form. Can we convert it into an exponential form? Of course. Very simple. How? So it will be 3 raised to 5x minus 3y equals to a square. So what is the objective? What have we to find? So we have to find a in terms of m and n. So this can be written as 3 raised to 5x minus 3y equals to a square. We have to find a. So this can be written as 3 raised to x, the whole thing raised to 5, multiply by 3 raised to minus 3y. Now what I should have done is, if you don't want to do it directly, you can do this way also. 3 raised to 5x multiply by 3 raised to minus 3y equals to a square. 3 raised to x, the whole thing raised to 5. 3 raised to y, the whole thing raised to minus 3 can be written as a square. Now since we have to find the value of 3 raised to x, we already know 3 raised to x was substituted as m. We have already done the working, the finding the first and the second part. So 3 raised to x is nothing but m. So this is m raised to 5. 3 raised to y. Check it out. 3 raised to y was substituted as n. So this would be n raised to minus 3 equals to a square. So this is m raised to 5 multiplied by 1 upon n cube equals to a square. So what is the value of a square? So a square equals to n raised to 5 upon n raised to 3. What we like to do? So we have to find the value of a. Since you want to find the value of a, you have to take square root on both the sides. So what I am doing is a square equals to m square into n square into n. And this can be written as n square into n. Now if you take a square root on both the sides, what is the square root of a square? So a. What is the square root of m square? N. Square root of m square? N. Square root of n? So root n. Very good. Square root of n square? N. Square root of n? So root n. So my final answer of a would be m square upon n, and then you get m upon n. So this is your final answer, my dear friends. Since a square was given to us equals to this, so if you take a square root of this, the square root of would be this, which would mean m raised to, actually speaking, when you take the square root of this, so automatically you will get m raised to 5 upon 2, which if you go to see the answer would look bit ugly. So in order to simplify it further, what I did is I have broken this m raised to 5 into square square, and this was left alone. Same way n square is broken into, check it out, n cube is broken into n square into n. Now when you take square root on both the sides, square root of a square is a, m square is m, this m square is m, and this m is root m. Similarly we have done the same thing. So m into m stands for m square, n comes over here, root of m upon root of n can be written as root of m upon n. Though the question was too long, but then it has got most of the ingredients that can be offered in logarithm as well as indices. If you discipline yourself, you will find it extremely easy to do this kind of questions. Let's move on to the next one. Question number 6. Log a cube minus log a. We simply have to find out the values. So simplify. This can be written as log, since log a minus log b is log a upon b, which means log of a square, which would mean 2 log a. That's it. Such a simple question. Alternatively, you could have done this way also. Okay, sir, log a cube can be written as 3 log a minus log a. 3 apple minus apple. So 3 log a minus log a, 2 log a. That is also a correct way of doing it. So whichever way you feel comfortable using the property, you can do it. Here this seems to be a very simple question. Log a cube can be written as 3 into log a upon log a. So log a gets cancelled. Your final answer is 3. Isn't it simple? Very simple. Even this question is quite simple. They have given that log a plus b equals to log a plus log b. So can I say log a plus b equals to? I can simply say कि sir log a plus log b equals to log of a plus b. Since removing log from both the sides, you get a plus b equals to. So log a plus log b is log ab. We have a result. Log a plus log b is log ab. So now if you go to see log of a plus b equals to log a plus log b log ab. If you compare, remove log from both the sides, it would be, what we have to find? We have to find the value of a. So what we will do? A, bring this on this side, minus ab equals to minus b. I am bringing a over here so that a can be made as a subject. Why? Because since we have to find the value of a, let's make a as a subject. What is common, sir? A is common. 1 minus b equals to minus b. Can we find the value of a? Simple, sir. A would be equals to minus b upon 1 minus b. Absolutely perfect. Now, in case, if you want to remove this negative sign, in case, otherwise this is your final answer. But in case if you want to remove this negative sign, you can remove the negative sign by changing, by flipping them. Flip it up. That means 1 minus b will become b minus 1. So either you can write this as your answer or else you can write this as your answer. It's very scientific. If you have minus a upon b, you can write this as a upon minus b. Or you can write it as minus a upon b. They are all one and the same. It's not going to make any difference to your answer. Only in appearance wise, you may get an impression they are different, but they are one and the same. So my dear friends, this is also a very simple question. Look at this question number 8, part 1. What it says? It says log a, the whole square. Understand my dear friends, there is a difference between log a square and log a, the whole square. They both are not same. They both are different. Okay. So we have over here log a, the whole square minus log b, the whole square. We have to prove that this and this is same, equal. So let's start with LHS. LHS equals to log of a, the whole square minus log of b, the whole square. We have an identity that we have done in expansion chapter. Even in factorization we have done it. What is the identity for a square minus b square? Sir, identity a square minus b square is a plus b, a minus b. So here I will write that identity as log a plus log b, log a minus log b. So what do we do? Sir, in this case log a plus log b, first formula, can be written as log ab. And log a minus log b can be written as log of a upon b. A, this is exactly equals to your LHS. Therefore, hence LHS equals to RHS. Hence proved. So it was a very simple question provided you know what were the principles of logarithm. Let's move on to 8, sub question 2. So question number 8, sub question 2. A log b plus b log a minus 1 equals to 0. This is given to us. We have to prove that b raised to a into a raised to b equals to 10. They all are independent of log. You can check it out, they are independent of log. So they are in the exponential form. Let us see how we can do that. Solution. Since we know a log b plus b log a log b plus b log a minus 1, so I am shifting minus 1 on that side, that becomes 1. Can I say log b raised to a plus log a raised to b equals to 1 can be written as log 10. Since base is not available, so all base will be assumed to be 10. What is the formula for log a plus log b? So, log a plus log b is log ab. So, b raised to a into a raised to b. Log a plus log b is log ab, product of these two, which will be equal to log 10. Now, if you remove log from both the sides, you get b raised to a into a raised to b equals to 10. So guys, we have already proved it. What is expected from us? Such a simple and a fabulous question. Look at this question. If log of a plus 1 is equal to log of 4a minus 3 minus log 3, we have to find the value of a. Can I say log of a plus 1 can be written as log a minus log b can be written as log of a upon b. Super, absolutely fine. Since there is a log on both the side and base are also same, we can remove the log. So you get a plus 1 is equal to 4a minus 3 upon 3. This forms a simple linear equation. This 3 comes on this side, 3 times a plus 1 equals to 4a minus 3, which means 3a plus 3 is equal to 4a minus 3. Can we bring this 3 on this side? Yes, sir. So it will become 4a minus 3a, which will be equal to 3, and this minus 3 will come on this side. That would be 3 plus 3. So a is going to be 6. Such a simple question, my dear friends. Discipline yourself. Focus on the property. While solving the sum, make sure that you leave one line and do it. Leave one line and do it. Every time, whatever you write in your book, ensure that you leave one line and do it. Logarithm chapter as such, so far what we have done, covers most of the things or the elements that could be expected, even on the difficult side. What is more prominent and important is you stick to the properties, apply the properties well. Go through this lecture, go this video, absolutely with complete concentration. I can assure you, you will not face any doubt. 101% I can guarantee you, you will be able to solve each and every question with such ease and a smile on your face. Have a look at this question. 2 log y minus log x minus 3 equals to 0. Express x means find x. So first let us put this in the proper perspective. Solution. What do we do? So what we can do is we can take this 2 over here. So this becomes log y square minus log of x. And so what we will do, we will shift this 3 that side. So it will become 3. Very simple. What I have done is log square minus log of x equals to 3. This can be written as log of, so log a minus log b is log a upon b. And 3 can be written as log of 1000 equals to 3. Now if you remove log from both the sides, you get y square upon x equals to 1000. What we have to find? Sir, we have to find the value of x. We have to find the value of x. Therefore, can I say, sir, y square equals to 1000x. X will go there. Yes, sir. Y square equals to 1000x. Therefore, x equals to y square upon 1000. Absolutely perfect. So, my dear friends, again, this was a very, very simple question. Same way, even this question can be done with the same thing. Log 125, base is 10. If it's not given, it is assumed it is 10. 3 into 1, 3, minus 3 log 2. So log 125. We have to prove that they both are same. So what we can do is we will start with LHS. Let us see what do we get. 3. LHS is 3 minus 3 times log 2. 3 means log of 1000 means 3. Minus 3 log 2. Let's take this 3 up. So log 2 raised to 3. That means log of 1000 minus log of 8. Log A minus log B. Log A upon B. That is nothing but log of 125. Hence, proved. My dear friend, we wanted to prove that this and this, they both are same. That is we have to prove that log 125 is equal to 3 into 1, 3 minus 3 log 2. Let us start. LHS. We started with LHS. So, 3 minus 3 log 2. 3 can be written as log 1000 minus. This 3 I am shifting it up. So log 2 cube. Log of 1000 minus log of 8. Log A minus log B. And automatically you will get to know what is the answer. My dear friend, this was such a simple thing except for the fact that instead of writing LHS, I should have written RHS. So we got RHS equals to LHS. With this, we have covered up the questions up to 9. Let us move on to the next question. The last two questions very interesting and easy ones. Question number 10. Log x value is given, log y value given to us, log z value is given to us. Find. So we have to find the value of log of x square y cube z raised to 4. I have to find what is the value of this. Can I say this can be written as log of x square plus log of y cube, since it is in the denominator, so minus log of z raised to 4. How simple question it is, you will be surprised. This can be written as, we can write this as 2 log x plus 3 log y minus 4 log z. Superb. Now we simply have to substitute the values. 2. What is the value of log x? Sir, it is 2n minus n plus 3. What is the value of log y? It is n minus 2n minus 4. What is the value of log z? So, it's going to be 3n minus 2n. So guys, we simply have to open up the bracket and find the values of log of x square y cube upon x raised to 4. This is exactly over here. So 4n minus 2n plus 3n minus 6n minus 12n minus into minus plus 8n. Like terms would be added. 4n minus 6n, that will be minus 2n minus 12n minus 14n. Minus 2 plus 3 minus, that is plus 1 plus 8 plus 9n. This is your final answer, my dear friends. It was such a simple question, though at the face of it seems as if the question is difficult, but most of the time we are under this illusion only, whereas this question was quite simple. Look at this question, my dear friends. The solution is, we have to find the value of x. Log 25 minus log 5. Over here, make sure that the base over here is x. So what we do is log 25 minus log 5. This minus can be brought on this side. So all log are assembled on one side. You can check it what I have done. Log 25 minus log 5. I am bringing this on this side. So plus log of 1 upon 125. They all have a common base. Base is x, base is x, base is x. Since the base is not 10, so it's mandatory to write what the base is. Equals to 2. As we know the property of logarithm, So our property says log A. Since it is minus, so it will go as division. So upon 5. Then we have plus. So multiply. Multiply by 1 upon 125, which will give you 2. 25 log 25. So 25 is in the numerator. Minus. So minus means upon. So you have to take this in the denominator. Plus. So again multiply by 1 upon 125. Now, when you carry out this calculation, 25 ones are 25 fives are. So what do you get? So, log of 1 upon 25 to the base x equals to 2. This is in the logarithm form. Can we convert this into an exponential form? Yes, sir. The rule is log of a to the base b equals to x. Then b raised to x would be equal to a. So x raised to 2 would be equal to 1 upon 25. Therefore, x will be equal to 1 upon 5. That's the end of the entire exercise, my dear friends. I hope you have enjoyed the chapter, and this exercise is going to be fantastic, provided again and again I keep on reiterating my words. You go through the properties and you go through all the examples that has been done with you. With this, I will sign off, take your leave. Thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you.